The UConn Huskies cruise to the semifinals of the Big East tournament after an 87-60 win over Xavier. I'm Brandon London here with New York Post Sports columnist Steve Serby. Serby, I don't think there's much for you to write after this one. UConn kind of showed their dominance.
Tell that to my editors.
Okay, your editors, we all work together here on this one. What are you going to write about after this game? What are your thoughts on how UConn was able to kind of win this game with such ease?
Well, my first thought is if they play the way they played in that second half when they shot 78%, I think it was, there isn't a team in the country that can beat them. That was my thought. When it was 10-0 Xavier, I wasn't worried. UConn fans weren't worried. They saw this team rampage to a national title last year, and they expect nothing less this year. And I'm not going to give you my NCAA Final Four yet, but they'll be in it.
Yeah, you're talking about that 10-0 run that Xavier started the game with. UConn answered with their own 10-0 run. I saw you talking with UConn head coach Dan Hurley behind the scenes a little bit. Can you kind of give us an inside look on what that conversation was about?
It was about repeating and talking to his team, not about repeating, because that's not the way you repeat. As he mentioned in his press conference, you take one game at a time. I hate the old cliche, but it's the process, and show up with intensity and unselfishness the way you saw them play today and survive and advance. And it starts at the Big East tournament where they were eliminated. The last 3 years, Dan Hurley has not advanced past the semifinals. And I was talking in the Connecticut locker room to Mr. Caravan, who tells me that they were sick to their stomachs last year when Marquette beat them in the Big East semifinals. So they're on a mission.
Did you see anything today, any flaws that the UConn Huskies kind of put on tape that can get them beat going forward for the rest of the tournament?
Well, yeah, if they have to play noon games and they show up sleepwalking. But no, they've got 5 NBA starters. They bring in guys off the bench who could start for maybe even Wagner. Who knows? But no, they've got a great coach, a great head coach who knows how to function at this time of the year, who embraces the pressure. When you coach at UConn, Hurley has been saying this for years, you embrace the pressure. You've got a bullseye on your back. You embrace it, you welcome it, and you just do your thing. And look, all right, I'm gonna predict UConn's gonna cut down the nets. Okay. You got me going.
Yeah, there you go, right there. Steve Serby says it, but they got to beat the winner of Seton Hall, St. John's, and that goes down Friday back here at the Garden.
They will win the Big East tournament, and they will win the national title. And if they don't, I hope you burn this tape.
We're just going to end it out on that one because that's what Serby says. There we go. Thanks for joining us, man.
Thank you, Brandon.